I would say sincerity is one's commitment towards one's goal with wholeheartedness and one-pointed concentration with full focus onto your goal and not stopping till you achieve that. That's what I feel what sincerity is. And how I connect sincerity with harmony and beauty is like once I attain my objective, so the joy which I get from it or the bliss from it is the beauty for me. And of course, beauty and harmony both go together. Wherever there is harmony, there is always beauty, and wherever there is beauty, there has to be harmony. And basically, uh, with music, it's harmony only. And like Indian music is what we concentrate on melody. It's always like one note at a time, which we concentrate upon, and we try to uh, with the combination of notes, we try to bring out the melody with the whole purpose of invoking the mood which is supposed to be ingrained in the raga or melody. So for that, I feel one has to have that concentration and wholehearted effort with full concentration and what would I say, one pointedness to achieve the goal. And that's what I feel is sincerity.
Yes, and I mean, for you, how's the journey? I mean, how do you create beauty with sound? I mean, how does
But sound is much more subtler than any
the
other
subtlest?
other sense, like any visual object. So this is much more subtle, and especially with Indian music, it's like what one note at a time, and one has to actually cultivate that ear to grow into that consciousness.
Mm.
So one has to acquire that, feeling and what do you say, anubhav. So one has to feel the combination of notes that evoke certain emotions. So that is like something which is acquired. As you keep listening, then slowly you get involved with it and liking it. Initially, it may be like not interesting for a common man, but as one gets trained into it, uh, slowly that taste develops. And then you can enjoy the real beauty and harmony of the raga. On my sitar, I would try, see each raga depicts certain emotions, and I would try to feel those emotions while playing, and try to bring it out through those combination of notes.
Could
Which
you play us something on those lines?
suppose raga Shivrangani, it's a grave raga. So if I play that, suppose you will also feel it. See, don't you feel it's like little sad as compared to
Hmm. So this
I'll
is
play Hamsadhani, which is
hmm.
joyous, a happy raga. You will yourself feel. Don't you feel the difference between the two?
Yes.
Even I take it for granted that you have never heard classical music for the first time you are listening, but it's like we are not presenting multiple notes at a time, it's one note at a time, what Indian raga music is. But don't you feel the difference between like Shiv Ranjani, which is, and this is,
So the bhava would. So the bhava would be what? Sincerity, or is it the
no, what it is actually, one is Karuna,
karuna? Oh, okay,
and this
compassion.
Karuna, no, Karun means grave, sorrow.
Okay,
It's little
so
grief,
oh,
grief. That is Shivaranjani mood, and Hamsadhvani would be like joyous, happy, which we call like Shringarasa, playful. Okay, then like this Malkos, it's Veer Rasa, heroic mood.
yeah.
This one raga Malkos, it's totally like if you see. This is supposed to be like a heroic mood, so like that.
Sincerity would fall into that, you know.
Sincerity falls into
It's very
everything.
difficult to
Sincere means, as I said, it's like your commitment towards
determination.
your goal, your commitment with one-pointed and wholehearted concentration to achieve your goal, and not stopping till you
So
achieve the result.
So
So
you
that's
don't.
what I would say sincerity is, and my point is that emotion should be able to, whatever I'm playing, the musical phrases or the total melody that I'm playing should be able to convey to the listener that feeling which I'm trying to portray. So if the listener can feel it, that is, I would say, I have been able to sincerely work towards my goal.
Yeah. And how would what is the raga for harmony and beauty? Is there a particular one, or is there something?
Harmony and beauty, basically, all the ragas, there is certain beauty in everything.
Yeah.
In everything.
Yeah.
So, and like I cannot play haphazard notes. So there has to be a certain order in the way I develop a raga. It's not like any, haphazard,
Random
wayward,
sound.
random production of sounds. That would make no sense. So there has to be an organization of the musical phrases. That's where the harmony comes. And wherever there is harmony, there will be beauty also. So it depends on how you frame those phrases, how perfectly you can express the phrases through your instrument, be it your vocal cord, be it the sitar, be it the flute. Even in tabla, if you see, it's a percussion instrument. You may not get 7 notes out of it, okay, but you see there's always a rhythm. So, and if it is, wherever there's a rhythm, there will be a harmony. It's not a haphazard drum beating. It has a certain order, and the beauty of the means tabla performance will depend on how uh, skillfully the tabla player is expressing his patterns. It's not a wayward drum beating. It has to have a rhythm which will, harmonize with the audience's feeling also. So then only you can connect with it. Otherwise, if he's beating anything like a child doing, random beating, you won't enjoy. But if a skillful player, same instrument, he plays with, there is certain order in that movement, you find the harmony naturally.
Yeah. And how important is these themes we are talking about in your life and in your
Sincerity
practice?
is all necessary in whatever you want to achieve. There has to be a sincerity. Without sincerity, you get nowhere.
Right. And
As mother has said, an aimless life is a miserable life. So you must first have an aim, first of all, and then you have to work sincerely for that, towards that goal, for achieving that aim. Otherwise, you have a miserable life. That's what.
yeah.
So that's where sincerity plays a very important part. So without sincerity, you cannot gain or get anything, I feel.
Oh yes,
Whatever,
absolutely.
be it, suppose you are a videographer or any field.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be just music, any field where you
And
want to
it's
achieve success, or just for your own success. By success, I mean not monetarily or other ways. I mean that success means that you have been able to fulfill your target and you are happy that this is I have achieved what I wanted to.
yeah, that is true. That is absolutely. And is it something like the daily riyaz? Is there that
Yes,
kind
yes,
of
huh. That
same
is,
effort
yes.
that you
Without
put in?
sincerity means their commitment towards the work, as I said,
Yeah.
with whole means pointed concentration. That means you have to work for it. So that means you have to have a regular effort
Yeah.
for that. You have to put in a regular effort, obviously. That is for anything, even for maintaining our body. I can't say I'll have one meal once a week and one go. It's regularity is most important. You see, I have to do exercise regularly. I have to eat regularly. Whatever my habits are, I have to perform them regularly. Just in one day, I go all out and then suddenly nothing. See, that doesn't help you to achieve your goal. You cannot
Right.
be successful like that. So that's where sincerity comes in. Sincerity means that the regular effort also is part of the sincere effort.
Yeah. We're also in the birthday week. The
Yes,
mother's birthday
yes,
just passed, and we're going to have Auroville's birthday coming up,
yes. On 28th.
28th. What are your thoughts on it and
Yeah,
how?
I really, before performing, I thought of the mother. I prayed to her that you be in my music.
Yeah.
So I just, not just offering, I wanted her to perform through me, be an able instrument of hers, so that she could manifest her music through me. The sitar is my instrument. I was feeling that I am her instrument. So that way, I always feel that. And it's really, uh, it's what I would say. I'm overwhelmed that I have got the opportunity to perform for such an occasion. It doesn't happen always. I've performed here before also 3-4 times, but it was not for mother's birthday or Sri Aurobindo's birthday specifically. This is happens to be her birthday week. Today is 23rd, 21st was her birthday. Yes. So I'm really very, 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 what to say, feeling happy and overwhelmed for that from the bottom of my heart.
Yes, and it was really, it came through in the music. It
Thank
was
you.
that.
I
Thank
hope
you so much.
you could feel what I
Oh,
was trying
yes.
to express and be into the mood of the music. Bageshwari is a like Bakeshwari, Bageshwari. It's supposed to be harmonious and you know what I would say. The rasa would be like Adbhut, wonder,
Wonder.
wonder. Yeah. So I hope I have been able to convey that.
Oh, you
And
definitely.
and
Yes.
jog, next item was jog, the next
Yeah.
raga. Jog also means a connect of the
Yoga is yoga.
one's own
Yoga.
self with the supreme self. So the jog means connect.
Yeah.
So that's why I chose that raga. It's much more serious than. No, I won't say much more serious. It's like Bageshwari, that is also a serious raga. And last I chose to play Pahari, which is like playful. So
Ayoji मैंने
Payaji
रामत.
Man and Ramanathan is based on Pahari.
अच्छा.
So I played maybe a bit of that tune, but it was based on the raga on which Payaji Mane is based on. So that is called Raga Pahari. Generally, it's like like what to say, a desert. You don't play a main raga of 1 hour like Payaji. It's a light mood, like a festival mood. It's not a very serious raga of a light mood. So I think you can feel that also.
Yes, absolutely.